Good morning, sixth graders. I hope you guys had a great, long, snowy weekend. And hopefully this week it warms back up so that we can spend more time outside again. Today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going to our next story, which is called Mission to Impossible. It is an informal text or informational text about two brothers who work with the International Space Station. So today what you're going to be doing is you're going to be working on the bell ringer. We'll be looking at Mission Twins Possible, the introduction, some vocabulary, along with jumpstart questions. You'll have a chance to read Mission Twins Possible. And again, you can read this on your own, or you can use the Pearson online to listen to the story. This story is a lot shorter compared to the last story. It's only about 2 pages. And then you'll have a few comprehension questions that you will be working on at the end. So before you read, you're going to want to answer the jumpstart questions of how is exploring space similar and different from other exploration? So kind of think of like Christopher Columbus when he sailed the ocean blue, or when you have Lewis and Clark who were exploring the Louisiana Territory. Kind of think of how is exploring space similar and different from other explorations that have happened. And then why might the urge to explore run in families? So if you like to explore and so do your siblings, why might that be? There are a few vocabulary words. So if you turn to page 444, we have 3 vocabulary words that go with this. We have program manager, we have sample group, and endurance test. All of these are going to be located on page 446 within the story. What they would like you to do is you are going to be looking at these 3 technical terms, and they're usually combined that they're made up with smaller words that you already know. If the technical term is unfamiliar to you, you're going to use any knowledge of the individual words in the sentence to make an inference or an educated guess about the term's meaning. So what you will be doing is with these 3 words, you are going to be looking in the story to find context clues to help you understand the meaning. You are not going to be using the dictionary. I don't want the definition from the dictionary. I want what you come up with the context clues. If you're not sure what to do, there is an example there on page 444 about genetic makeup. So we know that genetic means it relates to our genes or part of our DNA that we inherit from our parents. We also know that makeup is something that is made or put together. So if we kind of combine those 2 definitions, we know that if it's something made or put together and it's your genetic, that it's going to be the person's inherited traits that kind of come together in that genetic makeup. So as you read, what you are going to be looking for and to think about. Now, this is an informational text, which is the information. Later on this week, we are going to be working with main ideas and details. So if you want to, you can start highlighting some of those main ideas. What are some of those things that you notice as you are reading? Also, you can annotate with some of those details that would support the main idea. And then, can you find any similarities between any shows, movies, books, or anything that you have seen or read, and kind of connect that with your own life? Then, just some background information before you go here. This article is coming from Time for Kids. It is a weekly classroom news magazine for kids. Real-world topics are explored both in the magazine and on the website. Science, technology, and social issues are discussed in a way that is easy for young readers to understand. Many Time for Kids articles are actually written by kid reporters and deal with subjects that kids enjoy, such as sports, travel, and entertainment. So this is an article written for kids, probably by kids, using information that is Pretty interesting. So you're going to be reading about Mark and Scott Kelly, who are two brothers that work with the International Space Station. Again, you can read this story on your own. Starts on page 445, or you can access it to the story on Pearson. Now again, it's only 2 pages, so it's a lot shorter than the last one. After you are done reading, you're going to be answering the comprehension questions. And again, please be sure to write incomplete sentences. That means that you are writing more than one word to answer. All right, so we will talk to you guys tomorrow.